Mm-hmm.
Oh, welcome in tonight. We got another rousing rendition of Sylvan Hills basketball tonight. A doubleheader against our blue-white nemesis, the Panthers of Greenbrier. It's a 5A Central matchup. We'll go over the records and what to expect possibly in this game here in just a moment, but we are going to pause for the singing of the national anthem. And there you have it. As we get you set here, teams introducing themselves tonight. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here like we always are here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We certainly do appreciate everybody coming along for the ride. Jake, it's cold outside, but we hope the action's hot in here at least.
Yeah, I sure hope it's hotter than what's going on out there. It is a cold one. It's been rough the past few days.
Has been rough. So know thy enemy here. Greenbrier sitting at 3-3 in conference play. They are sitting just ahead of the Sylvan Hills Bears here. They sit 10-10 overall on the season. Their past five looking like this. They've got wins against Maumelle and Jacksonville, losses to Parkview, Beebe, and Van Buren. Now those two wins have come pretty convincingly. A 58-33 win over Jacksonville, and then a 43-29 win over Maumelle. Just looking at the way this team operates, they don't tend to score a whole lot, but they can lock it down at times. And sitting at 10-10, it's kind of they do or they don't. It's kind of the vibe that you see from this team. And Sylvan Hills, a win tonight could really go a long way in solidifying a possible playoff position.
Absolutely, I think their last game against Beebe, what they showed was they were kind of struggling stopping the offensive rebounds on top of the scoring problems, and something that they missed dearly, Khalees McDaniel, who was somebody who caused a lot of turnovers, which ended up getting them easy looks at the bucket.
Yeah.
And so when they're struggling on the offensive end and they're also missing out on those turnovers that they were really relying on earlier on in the season, they've got to figure out something new. They've got to be able to rebound better, get those offensive rebounds, keep it out of your opponent's hands, and try to figure out how to get some shots to fall. And if they can do that, I think they'll have a better shot in winning tonight and try to improve on how they showed themselves against Beebe last week.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Smith ahead of this game tonight. Nothing official yet on Khalees McDaniel. She is out for the foreseeable future. They think it's maybe a possible patella tear the tendons in there. So not MRI, not ACL, MCL type stuff, but it is like in that kneecap at least. That's their educated guess on it. Still haven't got the MRI scheduled in there yet. I know they're trying to work with the team doctors to get that figured out and all that kind of fun stuff. But also, too, she said a lot of focus this week was with that Towers lineup, getting Kylie Metcalf and Kamora Washington into better position. She said that, they went back, kind of watched some of the film, and, with the sets that they run, they tend to clog the lane up a little bit, which, we've seen this Sylvan Hills team. They like to drive the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Not always successful, but by golly, that's what they're going to do. So we'll see if maybe some of the movement, some of the actions that we see tonight from this Lady Bears team maybe opens that lane up, or if they're going to pack it in, opens up those three-point shots, which we've seen them get electric from as well.
But just looking from up here, it seems like the Bears have a size advantage in the starting lineups, at least, from what I can tell.
Yeah. But we'll see if they can play that to their advantage. This is going to be a game that goes a long way in this one. Obviously, Sylvan Hills getting wins against the two Ophir teams in the conference so far in Mount St. Mary's and Maumelle as Greenbrier controls the opening tip. So they haven't beaten anybody who, is kind of in that middle area. Losses to Valonia. Of course, Valonia's housing everybody as it is. But also Parkview, a close loss to them. BB just didn't look good in that game. So a team just above you in the standings, a win could go a real long way as Greenbrier trying to work their offense. They get it inside.
Nice.
An emphatic block
Lattimore.
by Drew Lattimore. Oh, she's already showing some aggression early on in this one. So we'll see if the Bears can wake up a little bit offensively. I know that was something against BB. Just couldn't really get anything going. Drew Lattimore gets it going right out the gate. So that's a good sign if you're a Bears fan. Drew Lattimore shots hitting the net.
I feel like this team feeds off of energy and big plays like that, so let's see what they can do with that.
Now, we've seen this team go through spurts where they just can't seem to figure it out, but then you got spurts like this right now where they've opened up. Defense is active and suffocating right now. And we did also mention that, it could have been the third game in the week against that BB team. That could have played a bit of a factor as Kamari Turner draws the foul. A little bit of a bailout call, but she did get a little body on her.
They just look like tight defense to me, but
yeah.
But every official group is going to call it a little bit differently, and say kind of set the tone early. You kind of just got to figure out where that tone is going to be.
Absolutely, and for all of our people out there, this is one of these fellas has been out here before. They didn't too much care for his officiating, but that's what you got tonight. So you got to deal with it a little bit here, Chad. As Rihanna Doris knocks them both down. And again, we're seeing teams implore that full court press against the Bears, and they seem to handle it with ease that time. J.C. Rainey, the three attempt, just can't get it to fall.
She had a good look there. Just
wide open. Why not?
She was shooting it pretty well earlier on in the season. And they answer.
Oh, man. Abby bangs one home. And this is where the Bears could get in trouble if they're not careful with the ball. If they're giving up shots on the other side or at least giving up opportunities, this game can get out of hand real quick. Bears settle it down, though. Lattimore works it outside. Nia Thomas-Hurd on the screen. Lattimore draws the foul. That goes against Destry Steele. J.C. Rainey with the inbounds. Looked like they tried to open Turner up in the lane, and Lattimore just gets it flat taken away from her there. So the turnover's a thing that can hurt the Bears. We've seen it. Ooh, nothing but air there. Unfortunately, it didn't go through the rim first.
I feel like they have Drew Lattimore really doing a lot of the main possessions so far in this ball game. I feel like it's
your main ball handler. Yeah, usually it would be Sanaya. Yeah. And, missing one of your point guards, especially when you're limited on point guards with Daniel being out, definitely something you got to kind of work through a little bit. And they don't really have anybody who's skilled enough to be sort of that point forward. That's a pretty cheap one right there. And Allie James will go to the line for 2. Kamari Turner picks up her second foul. But one thing that Coach Smith did also mention is they've been watching a lot of film with McDaniel, trying to get her IQ up a little bit. Because we have said it before. She is just a wrecking ball out there. Kylie Metcalf checking in with those 2 quick fouls on Turner. But just trying to get it a little more between the ears, let her grow that situational awareness. And if she can come back this season as Greenbrier gets the offensive rebound, they're hoping, she'll be a little more better off for it, but because she's got all the athleticism in the world.
Oh, nice little takeaway right there.
How about that? Metcalf making her presence felt already. J.C. Rainey!
Bang!
Rainey!
She gets one to fall. That's what I like to see. Yeah, she wasn't shooting it. She was shooting it a lot better earlier on in the season. I feel like the past few games she's kind of dropped off. I'd like to see her pick that back up again.
Absolutely. Way out there from Club Lane. Greenbrier trying to answer. Too strong.
Nice rebound.
Oh, and oh, mercy. Throws it right to Steele. And Greenbrier gets a free possession. And, that's one thing. That's another thing that just is driving these coaches nuts is simple passes like that. That was a rushed pass. And you just got to be aware of other players on the court. No harm, no foul for the Bears, other than the statistical. Lattimore can't get it to fall.
That was a pull-up. I don't think we've seen her shoot from outside too often.
And Metcalf defensively bringing the heat early on. And they're going to need it.
Trying to cut off those passing lanes because seems like Greenbrier is definitely trying to push the ball up the court pretty quickly. So if you got to make sure you're cutting off those passing lanes and don't give them an easy bucket.
Greenbrier working around the outside. We've got a blocking foul. That's on Sanaya Miller.
Are they the Panthers or the Wildcats?
They're the Panthers.
The Panthers. That's what I thought. I started second-guessing myself there for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Turbeville working it around the outside. Gets it out to Steele. Steele showing some range off the front iron. And Nia Hurd-Thomas comes away with it. Lattimore off to the races with that unorthodox dribble. Miller with the nifty pass.
Nice feed.
And Turner with the lay-in. And I'll be interested to see. And again, we were talking about that a little bit. Opens up those lanes. If we're going to see a little more dishing off for the Bears. That's not a play or even a move that we've seen a lot of from this Bears team. Some of it is just having the wherewithal. Oh, great pass.
That was a good pass. I think where the Bears have been struggling is contested layups is an area where they've been kind of struggling. So if you can put them in a position where you get an easy open layup like that, a nice little feed from Sanaya, that's kind of what you're looking for, I think.
Metcalf posting up, goes strong to the rack, and she'll pick up a foul. And she doesn't pick up the foul. She draws the foul.
That's the first foul called on the Panthers. Did you see the way she shot that ball right there?
Got to hold the wrist.
It was like very quick. As soon as she picked it up, it was just gone. It's like very quick.
And she is 2 for 2. Kind of only shoots it with one hand there.
Yeah.
Kind of drops that left hand, and that's all right hand, but nice backspin.
Hey, this is a back-and-forth game, and we've had a few lead changes already in the first period.
Not sure if that was a show. And this ball stays with Greenbrier. I didn't think the Bears touched it, but I'm also way up here. So Greenbrier maintains possession. J.C. Rainey with the closeout. Shot doesn't fall for Greenbrier, but they pick up the offensive rebound.
Offensive rebounds, man.
And then the careless pass by Metcalf, and that's something that
Coach Strickland
is going to get addressed at some point. Nobody around you. You didn't have. That was a panic pass. You didn't have to panic. It's another possession for the Panthers. And that's got to be kind of frustrating as a defense as well. She comes up with the block this time. Oh, and the Bears are going to get a full timeout here.
I think it's a smart timeout from Coach Strickland. Made a errant pass down here on this end.
Had a couple errant passes.
Yeah. Let's get your team together, get them refocused, and try to hammer home. You gotta take care of those offensive rebounds. You cannot let this Panther team keep getting a hold of those rebounds, because that's an easy way to lose a ball game.
Yeah, Bears fortunate that they've got the lead right now. Actually, a lot of second chance opportunities, at least for the Panthers. Now they haven't capitalized on many, but they're getting them there, and you give somebody enough opportunities, they're going to cash in at some point. But so far, luck be with the Lady Bears. But also some pretty solid defense as well. Don't get it twisted. Bears have been very active on defense, and those post players have had their work cut out for them, as Doris has just been setting up shop in the paint. And she's got some quick feet. Has been going up strong with the ball, drawing a couple fouls already. But they've also been letting them play a little bit down there. So I'll be interested to see. We saw this in one of those games a couple weeks ago where it was a physical game. They were letting them play a little bit, and then just that third quarter, man, came to a screeching halt. Bears get it to their side of the court. Greenbrier showing pressure high. What an absolute dime by Miller. Rainey, though, couldn't convert on it as she was blocked. But heck of a pass. You'd like to see Rainey go up a little more authoritative with that one.
I agree. I think she kind of hesitated there for a second. Oh, I guess, what is that, a moving screen? I couldn't tell.
I guess we got a block on J.C. Rainey there. So that's our fourth foul. Greenbrier will be shooting for the next minute and a half of this quarter. Miller on the deck. And that opens up the easy lay-in for Doris. So you kind of see early on that Doris is going to be that player for Greenbrier that they're going to lean on. And, the careless pass. And that steal, Jelena Turbeville goes coast to coast. So Bears need to be a little more authoritative with their passes, a little more chest pass. And they're just lobbing them in. Fortunately, Hurd Thomas corrals that one. Bears are quick moving it around this time. Hurd Thomas can't get
nice
the three.
Rebound from Lattimore. Oh.
And off of Drew Lattimore. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter, 12-9. So not too bad just yet.
Bears need to try to get a stop here, get some momentum back on their side, because
even just the final shot.
The Panthers have had 2 back-to-back good possessions on offense.
And the kick out. In and out. For the Panthers, Miller running things. Kicks it out to J.C. Rainey. Would have tied it. Kylie Metcalf comes down with it. Shot clock is off.
That's a big offensive rebound. Try to get this last shot off.
And the Bears off the knees of the Panthers and can't get a final one off. So that's got to be frustrating if you're a Bears fan. All things considered, Bears fortunate to only be down by 3 after 1. Shot's not quite going down the way you'd like them to, but it is still only a 3-point game. We're going to take a quick break here on the Silver Hills Sports Network. When we come back, we got second quarter action for you. Stick around with us. Second quota action for you coming up, 12-9. Bears down, but they're not out. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Silver Hills Sports Network. Make sure you got that like and subscribe going. Make sure you're getting all the notifications. Make sure you share it with your friends. Ooh, Herb Thomas maybe got away with some steps there.
I think she did.
A little too quick to handle. Metcalf kicks it back out. You like the ball movement. J.C. Rainey saves it. Doesn't draw iron, though. And Drew Lattimore almost got the and one.
I like the ball movement, and that was, what was that, 2 offensive rebounds in a row, I feel like?
Yeah. So Lattimore going to the line for 2.
And again, we hit on this during the BB game. If you're not hitting your shots, you got to try to get to that free throw line.
And ideally, you hit those shots too. Lattimore misses the first, though. But she comes away with the second. Bears going with a press of their own now. Greenbrier dribbles through it with ease as Turbeville handles the pressure from Lattimore, who's giving her the business. Active hands. She kicks it out to James, or excuse me, that's Bangs. Oh, what an absolute dime by Allie James to Rihanna Doris. Woo! The vision on full display there. J.C. Rainey, that's from Keel Avenue, can't get it to fall. And that's just something that, and I know you pointed it out earlier, Jake, is Rainey just has not been able to find a groove this year. Active hands by Lattimore. Oh, and she goes up, gets the foul. That'll be charged to Turbeville. And she's getting 2 shots. Tiara Frank looking to check in.
I was looking down there. I couldn't see Frank. She's right there in front of that scoreboard, the scorer's table, and I can't see her.
Now she looks like she'll be checking in for Lattimore if she can knock this one down. Ooh, way short.
What, lane violation?
We got a lane violation. Not often you see that. So Lattimore will get another go at it. And a little more lift there. That time she gets 1 of 2. And Frank is now in. And she does take Lattimore's spot. Bears imploring that press. Abby Bangs handles it, though. Gets it to Allie James.
Panthers not really fazed by that full court
Not
press.
really at all. A lot of teams have been. And we got the foul called. I believe that's on Sanaya Miller. And James will get 2. Oh, gets the friendly bounce. That one looked like it didn't want to go in. Olivia Hart checking in for the first time for Greenbrier. James True for 2. 5-point lead for the Panthers now. 6:20 left here in the second half. Bears looking to make something happen. Frank mishandles that pass ever so slightly. Metcalf tried to back her way down. Kicks it back out. Rainey gets it back to Millard. Frank with the screen. Herb Thomas gets it down low. Metcalf loses the dribble, gets it back out to Rainey. Top of the key. Can't get it to fall.
Ugh.
Oh, and they give her the continuation. It looked like it was about 4 steps, though, but, you know. We called the foul instead, and Turbeville is going to get 2. And here's one of the differences in the game right now. Bears so far, they've missed 2 free throws. I'm not sure the Greenbrier's missed one yet. So you hit the freebies, you can put some space on an opponent real quick. Hallie Wharton coming in. Drew Lattimore checking back in now. She'll take Sanaya Miller's spot. Hey, there you go. They call that the announcer reverse jinx. Lattimore bringing it up. Barking out the orders. Tiara Frank just got ahead of herself. And Sanaya Miller right back in. That was twice, kind of some mental mistakes by Frank. Coach Strickland giving her the business over there.
Yeah.
Bears got to clamp down. Oh, well, that ain't it. James cushes one.
Panthers have found their rhythm now.
They're just getting to their spots with ease. Bears not really offering a whole lot of resistance right now. And I'm surprised they haven't thrown Washington in there yet just for a little size. And the Bears do have to be careful not to get too reliant on the three-point basket. Miller can't come away with it, and we've got a jump ball, and that'll go
to the Panthers.
With the Panthers.
I don't really think the Bears are struggling down low too much except for when they're in transition. The Panthers are taking advantage of these transition buckets and getting an easy look at the lane and driving it. But they are struggling to play defense on the perimeter right now. That the Panthers are doing a lot of great movement off the ball, and it's putting them into great positions to take an open shot.
Well, and they've been very decisive with their passes. They're not hesitating. On the other side, the Bears kind of lobbing passes, panicking a little bit when they see the double teams coming. Sanaya Miller almost getting a turnover there. And then in that case, you got 3-on-2 in the corner, but that opens it up. And James has just had a game so far. Turbeville on the top. Lattimore almost gets it knocked out of her hand. Olivia Hart now with the ball. She'll hand it off to Bangs. Bangs to James. Oh, and they had the cutter there. The desperation heave. Good defense by the Bears that time. Didn't really allow much space for the Panthers to do anything. But Rihanna Doris is checking back in. And that James-Doris combination for them has been lethal tonight. 4:10 left in the first half. Bears down 9. They need a bucket in the worst way just to chip away at this thing. Miller gets it down low, brings it back out, hands it off to Lattimore, who mishandles. Oh, and Metcalf is going to get called for the foul there. Got a little too much hand going for the steal. So yet another unforced error on the Bears.
This Panther team looks like they will take advantage of any mistake that you make. So you got to try to limit these mistakes and really kind of play a well executed game.
Oh man, the stop and the pop. Bears couldn't come away with it. Miller does come away with it. And they're off and running. They'll slow things down, get into their half-court set. Lattimore almost losing the dribble. Metcalf off the foot. And that's been about the third time we've seen that tonight from the Bears, just dribbling off their feet or their knees or something. And it's got to be frustrating to know you had position and just something as simple as dribbling seems to be tough tonight for the Bears. Good poke by Metcalf as she is hounding Doris right now in the paint. And she's going to have to. That seems to be what Greenbrier wants to get into. And then Doris can make that decision for herself, either make a move to get a layup or kick it back out. Got the travel there.
Yep.
Right, Hart got a little happy with the feet. So the Bears get away with one there.
You know, with the way that this second period is going, you'd expect this lead to be bigger than what it is. So the Bears aren't out of this right now. It's only a nine-point deficit. Try to get a bucket right here and get some momentum back on your side.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't a Greenbrier team that just puts up insane points. I mean, they're averaging about low 40s, something like that. But this Bears team also just struggling right now as Kylie Metcalf misses both attempts. Oh, and the unforced error by the Panthers. So the Panthers letting the Bears hang around right now. And if you're a Bears fan, this has got to be one part relieving, another part frustrating to know that, you know, the Panthers really haven't taken advantage of a lot of the breaks they've been given.
Mm-hmm.
But frankly, the Bears haven't done much with the breaks they've gotten either. And J.C. Rainey just stood there and let the ball get taken from her. So, again, that's the frustrating part for the Bears is nothing comes out of that, not even a shot attempt. No free lunch for Metcalf, and that is her fourth foul. Or excuse me, that's her third foul. And we see Washington coming to check in as Metcalf is in a heap of foul trouble right now. First action for Washington tonight. We'll see if she's able to keep some tabs on Doris. And she hits both. And the Bears are now getting doubled up here in the first half. We send good evening to you, chat. We're glad you're along. And the Panthers have figured something out with J.C. Rainey, and J.C. Rainey has got to be more decisive with the ball because that's been about the fourth time they've just crashed a double team at her on the sidelines. Washington in the paint. Oh, gets it put out by Doris. Doris looking for the post up now. And we've got a travel. And we got the man across the court getting that call. That's how obvious that one was.
He kind of looked disappointed to be calling it, to be honest with you.
Oh, Herb Thomas comes away with it. Goes up, can't get it, but Washington cleans up the mess.
That was a nice little shot right there from Washington.
Boy, they needed that one. That is only
did.
the fourth point of the quarter for the Bears.
They needed it for sure.
So if that tells you how things are going right now. Steel, nerves of steel. Oh, and just like that.
That wasn't bad defense from the Bears either. So that was just a really good shot.
Oh, J.C. Rainey just gets a little flippant with the ball. Tried to go down low to Washington, but I don't think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was catching that. And we got another travel. And that's been about the fourth one on Steele. So Bears catching some breaks, just can't cash in.
You got to figure out a way to take advantage of the mistakes that the Panthers are making.
My kingdom for a bucket at this point. Herb Thomas swishes one. That was kind of.
She just flicked that
I'm
one
not
up
sure.
there.
That wasn't even much of a jump shot. She just kind of stepped and launched it. I think she was trying to maybe draw a foul. So Greenbrier caught in the corner now. We'll see if the Bears can really put the pressure on the Panthers. 21 seconds left here in the half. Shot clock is turned off. Herb Thomas dialing up the pressure. Nobody on Doris. Might want to check her. Long distance. They can't connect. We'll see if the Bears can even get a half quarter off. Drew Lattimore. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, it counts against her shooting percentage, but, you know, that's one of those ones you kind of like, yeah.
That was a rough period for the Bears right there, shooting-wise at least. Definitely took a little bit of a dip compared to the first period. So they've got to figure out a way to get this offense turned around here at halftime.
Or just activated, really, is what's going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you look at the shooting percentage. It's not pretty, and this is a Bears team that is a volume-scoring team. They're going to just jack up, you know, shot attempts and hope that they go in at some point.
Right.
But right now they are not going in. We'll break all those numbers down here in just a few. But right now we're going to take a quick break here. 25-15, your halftime score. Bears got some work to do still. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Second half action coming up here in just a few.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Hey, let's get it. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. I got that pride in me. I got that dog in me. I got my dogs with me. You know where you can find me. Hillside, 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 hillside. Check me out. Let's look. Leaving no doubt, going all in. Business and ladies keep calling. Look at my schedule, it's filled in. For the right price, we can make sense. Never been a fan of the hate. Protect myself.
Jay Burr back with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network as we get you set here for the second half. Sylvan Hills down 25-15, and once again, it's just bad shooting. And that's what's got the Bears in the trouble that they're in. 3 of 9 from 2, 1 of 8 from 3. You put it together, you carry the one, and it's not good. 4 for 17 shooting. Them percentages ain't good. You know, I know it's been a minute since I've done, math, but I can tell you right now that ain't good. In fact, 23.5% bad. Not great. 4 of 6 from the line, though, so there's that. And, this is going to be a game, or at least that was the first half of missed opportunities, and really for both teams, but really if you're Sylvan Hills, and just the way the flow of that game was, just could not catch a break. Also kind of not giving yourselves a break on top of that.
Much like the Arkansas Razorbacks, the Bears are struggling. I'd love to see them try to figure things out, especially on the offensive end. They're trying to. I kept seeing them try to get the ball, pass it to the outside, right here in the corner.
Right.
And every single time they were doing that, it seemed like the Panthers were just waiting on it and pouncing on it, and either pushing it out of bounds, or just stealing the pass altogether.
Bears working around the outside. J.C. Rainey, again, not handling that pressure well tonight. I think they figured her out. Drew Lattimore bringing the boom. Give that foul to any number of Greenbrier Panthers, but they officially give it to Olivia Hart. Let me apologize to Will right now. They caught me mid-chomp there. I know that's one of his pet peeves. Lattimore hits the first. Lead now single digits. So that's a step in the right direction. Hey, so is that. Knocking them both down.
That's how you get back into this game. Try to work your way to the free throw line. If you're
Lattimore knocked down by Miller there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jake. Just one of those wonky things that happens. Range. Oh, man, that's a backbreaker from Abby Bangs.
I think that's 3 people on the Panthers team now hit a 3, at least one. So they've got some shooters on their squad for sure.
Yeah, free throws are going to have to be a thing for the Bears if they have any hope of getting back into this game. And Kamari Turner with the travel right out the gate here. The Bears shooting themselves in the foot. So how are we doing tonight, chat? Any Greenbrier fans in the chat, feel free to let us know. We always welcome the visiting team as well. We're all just playing hoops here.
Mm-hmm.
Greenbrier with a turnover there. Bears need to capitalize, even if it's just 1 point on this end. Got to do something. J.C. Rainey thought about it. Drew Lattimore, she don't even think about it. She just up and rolls with it.
It looked good from my angle for a second there.
Oh, just barely short. Hits the other side of the rim. And Rihanna Doris could not handle that pass. So a rare mistake from her. She has just been automatic this evening.
Again,
her and James.
Take advantage of mistakes. That is what the Bears have got to do.
At least get a shot up. Yeah, absolutely. At least get your shots up. And then they'll fall where they might. And those are those things where you just got to be a little more IQ. Probably had that Nia Hurd Thomas there, but Sanaya Miller takes it herself. And the result is all the same, 2 points. Oh, what a take by James. Goodness mercy. Little to no resistance.
Something else I've seen from this Lady Bears team that I feel like I haven't really seen too much of is they've had a hard time corralling in the passes from their own teammates.
Yeah, they've had a rough hands night. Oh, Drew Lattimore. Okay. If you've been watching it all this season, you know we're big fans of that because she has struggled at times with those drives. And again, I know that's something that Coach Smith, talking to her pregame, that was something that they have worked on a lot with her. Just absorbing contact, going through contact. And that ball will go with the Bears, knocked out of bounds by Steele. Corianne Morgan, she says hello, and we say hello back. Chat is now active.
All right, things.
I don't know about active, but that officially kicks off chat tonight.
I feel like we're already starting this half out on a better note than what we did the last period we were at. So.
Absolutely. J.C. Rainey in the corner, and once again struggling.
I jinxed it, man. I jinxed it.
Well, I'd maybe get away from that play because she has not handled the pressure well. Steele wide open three, maybe a little too open there. Kamari Turner corrals the rebound, and Sanaya Miller is off to the races. She's got somebody wide open there. Rainey maybe should have pulled that trigger. She dribbles this time. Oh, can't get the two to fall. And Lattimore and Doris tie up, and it is going to go with the Panthers, though.
You know, despite that outcome, but Lattimore has just shown a lot of intensity on the defensive end and the offensive end. So I'm just loving what I've seen from her tonight.
Mia, the chat has not been active, but it is now active. Or activated. I should have said it like that. It is now activated.
Let's get active.
Yeah, let's get active. But we out you. 3-point shot. No good, but Panthers come away with the offensive board. They'll reset. Doris just looking to post up.
Oh, man.
Great pass, great shot. Can't fault the Bears there. Perfect execution by the Panthers. Drew Lattimore gets it to Rainey in the corner, who will shoot that one from Keel Avenue. And she finally gets another one to fall. Oh, Bears needed that one in a big way.
They did.
Still cuts it to 8. A lot of space given. Oh, man.
Right back at him.
Turbeville just answers right back. Bears can't really trade buckets. And it also seems like in this game, anytime the Bears score, Greenbrier's right there to answer back, but they'll go through spells of neither team really being able to convert anything.
No, but you're right. If the Bears make a bucket, it
almost guarantees. Oh, my goodness. And Steele with the emphatic block on Miller there. Miller had it there for just a blink. Oh, Lattimore thought about it. Miller finds Turner, who's posted up. Maybe gets away with a little contact there, but goes uncalled.
I like the closeout on the perimeter that I'm seeing right now. It seems like they're taking notice and trying not to give too many of those easy buckets anymore.
Bears going man-to-man right now. With maybe a little bit of a matchup zone kind of sprinkled in. Shot clock down to 6. Greenbrier's got to do something. Oh, and the lane opens up, and they're going to give it. Lattimore all ball there.
That's that intensity I was talking about.
J.C. Rainey, stop, pop. Ooh.
Man, I was feeling that one.
Well, that was definitely a heat check, but usually heat checks are reserved for when you're knocking them down. But, hey, shooters shoot. Ball out on Greenbrier. It'll go back the Bears' way. 34-24, under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bears offense has picked up this quarter, but unfortunately for them, they have not been able to limit the Panthers offense. Turner. Oh, Kamari Turner feeling it. Nothing doing. And that ball will stay with the Bears.
Smart move from Thomas Hurd to just let them go fight for it and knock it out of bounds. Hurd Thomas. I said Thomas.
I got into that earlier in the year, man. It's just, golly, geez. Lexi McNeil in for Panthers, or for the Panthers, I should say. Her first action tonight. Turner gets it to Lattimore. Lattimore jabs right, goes around Doris, can't get it to fall. Oh, and they get her wide open. Oh, and she shortchanges it, did Turbeville. Oh, Bears catch a break. We'll see if they can capitalize. Oh. That looked like a lot of ball, but Miller gets bailed out.
I think she got real lucky right there because she was losing control of the ball, and that was definitely going to result in a steal, I think.
Hart charged with the foul. And I believe we've got a timeout. I believe the Bears are taking a 30-second here. So again, Bears offense has come to life a little bit here. You'd like to see more of those shots go down, though. Mm-hmm. And again, it just seems like the Bears, the volume shooting isn't working. Now, they tend to get a lot of shots off, which you like on one hand. But also, too, they have been picked apart on the defensive side. So if you got a team who will run and gun with you, it's tended to work in their favor. But a team like Greenbrier, who's been pretty precision on the offensive side.
I think it goes back to they're struggling on the defensive end right now. It seems like every trip down the court, the Panthers are finding an open shot, and that's negating every basket that the Bears make. Like you said, like just every time the Bears make a bucket, you can almost guarantee the Panthers are going to make one too.
Yeah, not going to chip away at that lead doing that. Miller on the end around. She'll drive the lane. The floater, no good. Drew Lattimore out of nowhere. And we've got a foul on the floor, it appears. But the ball will stay with the Bears.
All right, you got to try to get a bucket here. You don't want to give this opportunity up after getting the ball back like that.
Lattimore to Washington, poked away by Doris. Oh, and just as you called it, Jake. Needs something, and then boom, a defensive play by the Panthers. Double screen by the Panthers. Springs open, a wide open McNeil, and just one of those things.
Can't catch a break right now.
Cannot catch a break. Maybe out of the reach of Sanaya Miller there, but off her hands, and the ball will stay with Greenbrier. So you get the look you wanted on the defensive end, and then just can't do much with it. Oh, and off the glass by Doris, and she is having a game. And really not much you can do about it. Solid defense by Kamari Turner. Just those fadeaways and the, off the glass vibes. Mm-hmm. J.C. Rainey, bangs one in. That came from Country Club. So Bears back down to 9. That seems to be the magic number for them. Steal. And the Bears have a chance to whittle the clock down, but Lattimore, with the neat crossover, gets absolutely hammered. No call. Coach Strickland is
fired up.
Furious, and rightly so. Lee, she had to go through about 3 sets of hands. Miller went for the steal, couldn't get it. James finds McNeil in the corner and bangs one home, and that's a 6-point swing right there. Can they get a shot off? J.C. Rainey off the front iron. Did not go the Bears' way there towards the end, as they are now down 12, heading into the final frame, 39-27. Can the Bears mount a comeback? We'll find out here in just a minute. Again, 39-27 here on the Silver Hills Sports Network.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
So a 12-point deficit here for the Bears going into the final frame. And they got to catch fire.
Yeah, they've got a pretty large gap to cover here. And if they want to do it, they were shooting the ball a little bit better in that last period, but it's got to start on the defensive end. They've got to figure out a way to shut down their perimeter shots and their open looks.
Oh, J.C. Rainey finds a shot. Oh, Lord, and that's off the side of the backboard. Ugh, maybe don't save that one for the highlight reel. No replay there. Once was enough. Bears dialing up the press. That's a double dribble, and they get away with one there. Ref's caught sleeping.
What?
And can't even get the makeup call. So
I thought she knocked it out of bounds right there. I was sure she did.
It could have gone either way there, but you figured, they missed the double dribble. You kind of maybe tip the scales the other way just a hair.
Okay.
And that's what they call ball don't lie.
Yeah.
So the Bears survive it through adversity and all. And we'll see if they can open up the scoring here in the fourth quarter.
Credit to Sanai Miller. I don't think she's taken she took a seat like one time tonight, and she was not there long.
She wasn't there long. Drew Lattimore to Turner. Turner has a lane. Oh, can't get it to fall.
I thought that one was going to go in.
Oh, they could have used that one, but she's going to the line for a pair. So clock not running, and you get 2 free shots. Ideally, you will hit these, as the Bears do need to cut into this lead. And this is one of the best ways to go about it. That, however, is not one of the ways to go about it. Olivia Hart checking in now for Destry Steele.
They've shot the ball relatively well from the stripe tonight, I feel like.
Done all right. Could be better. Case in point, Drew Lattimore just...
Jump ball? Okay.
We're going to get a jump ball, and it will go with Greenbrier still.
Man, that's 3 jump balls in a row that
just have not gone the Bears' way.
Yeah.
That pesky quarter switch that changes the possession. So Bears come away with nothing there.
Well,
I'm not sure what the call.
Did you see that? See the hand gesture? I don't know if I know that one.
Oh, I think they got him for a 10-second because they didn't possess the ball in the front court. Ball was still in the air after they passed it. Okay, so that was the call. It's not usually what you call or how you signal it, but, as it stands.
I didn't know that's how it works.
A 10-second violation. I didn't think so either. J.C. Rainey driving this time.
There we go.
Swishes that one.
And
Greenbrier is going to take a timeout to settle things down here just a bit. And the team hyped for that, as that's not really her M.O. She is normally a sharpshooter from beyond. But the hezzy and the floater knock it down.
No, they did turn on the AC. When they started playing ball, they turned on the AC.
Jake and producer Peyton getting a little chilly in here. Jackets are going on. Oh, man. Oh. No, we're not under vent. We're in the same spot we're always in.
No,
he's looking around for one.
I could feel it. Because when I first came in here, the heat was on. And then when they started playing ball about the second period, I started feeling the AC.
Peyton been struggling. Oh, got the travel in. So Bears have a little life. Just over 6.5 left in this one. You got to think if they can get a bucket here, the momentum will have officially swung their way. Turbeville has struggled with the feet this evening.
Still a decent amount of time in this ball game, too. 6:30 to go. Definitely enough time.
Again, string together a couple of possessions with a bucket. And stop pop for Miller.
Oh, Turner. Okay.
All right, so it'll stay with the Bears.
I keep wanting to just Sanaya Miller. I keep wanting to just say Sanaya instead of saying Miller. I keep wanting to say Sanaya.
You know, we're on a first-name basis out here at Sylvan Hills. Kamari Turner with a high arcing shot. Oh, in and out. Hurd Thomas corrals the rebound. Lattimore can't get it to fall either. Ball is tipped out. Bears still come away with it. And now they finally settle things down. Oh, and that ball gets blocked. So
the basketball
Bears are getting some looks. They just can't get them to go down.
The basketball gods want them to make a bucket on this possession. They've had quite a few chances already.
You know, it's kind of that meme with Jesus on one side, and you have just a battered bear on one side. That's how's it go? Why do you keep giving me your greatest test?
Yeah.
And Jesus, how are you still alive?
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is for the Bears right now. Oh, Lattimore from way out there. Oh, Drew Lattimore. That came from North Hills. Oh, and she's out there with the feisty hands. Oh, James with the nifty pass. Bears.
Oh, man.
And with that press, you're going to allow that, so that's the trade-off. Rainey in the corner, gets it back out to the top with Miller. Hurd Thomas. Back to Miller.
Driving a bucket right here from Sanaya.
Oh, not sure what happened there, and they're going to give it to the Bears.
Number 24, Doris. She is not fooled very often.
Doris has had her a game.
Yeah.
Bonafide baller is Rihanna Doris. Bears get it in. Lattimore. Oh, they call that the heat check.
She was feeling it.
She was feeling it. Unfortunately for the Bears, it can't go down. Under 5 now in this one. Oh, Allie James. Oh, man. What an absolute dime.
That was a dish.
Oh, that James Doris combination has been lethal tonight. And we got a full timeout now for the Bears.
And just when you thought the momentum was on the Bears' side.
Oh, man, back-to-back buckets for the Panthers. And it seems to be your usual suspects, 5 and 24. I mean, those are the ones you really got to keep an eye on. And, you know, she is threading some needles in there, too, so you got to tip your hat where it needs to be tipped. But, oh, man. Just over 4.5 left in this one. Bears down 11. So it would certainly be a tall task to ask them to come away with one. Especially considering the flow of this game.
Yeah.
Bears just have not been able to settle in. And again, they get chance after chance. And as you said, the basketball gods not smiling down on them right now.
Well, I thought they were when they kept getting all those chances down there on that end right there before that Lattimore 3 ball. But
I mean, usually those offensive rebounds, you know, you get hyped up on the effort. It's contagious. Just cannot get one to fall right now. Bears will inbound. Miller takes it. She's being guarded by Turbeville. Miller putting on a show. Woo, the fortunate bounce to Lattimore. Turner just puts her head and just loses the ball off her knee once more, and that's got to be about the third time tonight that she's done that. Oh, just not what the Bears needed in the moment. Bears coming with the trap now. Panthers work right out of it. James, she's been lethal.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's it. Oh, that could be the dagger shot right there. As that lead is now ballooned to 14 for Greenbrier, and seemingly a lid on the bucket for the Bears. And just being snake bitten. Oh, James read it perfectly. As Sanaya Miller kind of telegraphed that pass a little bit, and James to Doris threads the needle in. Oh, stop me if you've heard that before. James to Doris.
I think Doris is causing such a pressure down low that every time Miller has been trying to drive it, I think now she's trying to just dish it down low to someone else because Doris is kind of having her way down low.
Well, that inside-out game for you. If you got somebody who can make it rain at the top and then somebody who could be dominant down low, it's a lethal combination. Miller with a lethal combination of her own. Oh, that one coming from, what streets do we have left here? Oh, that's Bronco Lane right there. Way out there.
Okay.
In the central part of Sherwood.
Thomas.
Oh, I thought that was a lob more than anything. J.C. Rainey getting one to connect. So a quick little 5-0 spurt for the Bears. Gets it back to 11.
Bears just won't go away.
Well, they won't go away, but they're not exactly in it.
Right.
Either, so one of those weird spots to be in. But if they can get a couple of stops real quick buckets. We saw Notre Dame almost came back last night.
Almost.
They made it interesting, that's for sure. Ooh-wee.
I didn't like either of those teams.
I don't know if you're a Buckeye fan. Ooh-wee, you had to be a little tense.
I was not a fan of either of those teams. I did not like them.
Hey, you want to talk about some of the more hated fan bases out there? Ohio State and Notre Dame. My goodness.
Yeah.
Pat checking in with the chat. It is time to go out and get some wings. So if you can get some delivered to us, Podna, we would certainly appreciate it. Let me get that that honey barbecue, maybe the Chipotle barbecue, the dry rub.
Pat's going to get us some wings delivered?
That's what I think I see here in the chat. Oh, it's time to go out and get some wings. I think he's offering up to get those wings. Bears could use those wings to clamp it down. James just an absolute menace with the handles. Not going to lie, jealous they have an athlete like her. You got to wonder what Khalees McDaniel would do in this environment. Allie James, only a junior, so you're going to have to deal with her just a little bit longer out here on the hillside.
I think Doris is only a junior as well.
We got to travel. So the unforced error.
Yeah, Doris.
Yeah, Rihanna Doris. Oh, gosh. This conference, I mean, you're looking at it, and it's something we've kind of pointed out a few times. There's a lot of these just key players who can put up numbers. This is both boys and girls. I mean, they're sticking around for a year or two more. So, you just got to be aggravated if you're the Bears. Metcalf couldn't get it to fall. Hurd Thomas couldn't get it to fall. And the ball will stay with the Bears. So that sequence, just a microcosm of the Bears' night. Chances there, just ball not falling. Lattimore, the floater, not enough on it, gets her own rebound, goes up with it, can't get it again, and this time it'll stay, or it'll go to the Panthers, excuse me. So 4 opportunities there for the Bears, and they can't cash in on any of them. As James works it out. Oh, maybe one too many passes
that was a nice
by the Panthers. Yeah. Steele maybe should have gone up with herself. Had the wide open layup. Not sure what she was thinking there. As dominant as Doris has been tonight, shoot, take your freebies. Herb Thomas hands it off, who then hands it off back to Lattimore. Lattimore working around the three-point line. Bears need to be a little more expeditious with it. Metcalf going up. Can't get it to fall. And her struggle on the offensive side continues. Oh, Doris, a rare mistake you'll see out of her. Lattimore, though, with the wherewithal to turn around. That's been an evolution.
Those cross-court passes.
J.C. Rainey, just one too many hops.
I don't like those cross-court.
Now you hold your breath every time.
Yeah.
And with 123 and 11-point deficit, it looks like it might not be enough for the Bears. It's just a little too much. She is slick with it. A little too much James and Doris, but Metcalf with the clean block on Doris that time. Lattimore driving, and she'll get fouled. And Lattimore will get 2 at the stripe. So barring a miracle here, Bears will drop to 2-5 in conference play now and solidified in that 7 seed, if you will. Lattimore knocks down the first. And this was a game that the Bears really could have used, as it would have put them in a virtual tie with Greenbrier, and then they would have had the tiebreaker as well. James now in the front court, swings it out. Bangs passes up the wide open shot to just run the clock. Not sure if they meant to foul there, as it's a 9-point deficit now. And with the time being as limited as it is, and with the Bears still having to foul 3 times, theoretically, Doris had a rough couple of trips here. You could have used that earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Lattimore with the quick drive and make. Just over 33 seconds and a 7-point deficit now. Not sure if you're Coach Strickland, if you implore the fouling strategy now, as, again, they still have 2 to give. So 1 timeout remaining for the Bears. Greenbrier still has 3 in their pocket. Not sure they care. I mean, it's not, can't take them with you.
Right.
But they really have no use in using them right now. Do want to remind everybody, boys action set to go about 10 minutes after the conclusion of this game. And we'll certainly break that matchup down here in just a few, as it's going to be one of the upper echelon teams in the conference in Greenbrier. I believe they're sitting at 4-1 in the conference right now. Bears finally back up to 500, and we've got a timeout, one of those ones that we thought Greenbrier would have maybe kept in their back pocket. They decided to use it.
Better safe than sorry, I guess.
I mean, why not? Like I said, you can't take them with you.
I think this is the smallest lead that.
It's been a while since it's been around 7.
Yeah.
But again, over on the boys' side, they're Greenbrier 4-2 on the season right now, 13-7 overall. So the Bears nipping at the heels of Greenbrier as well, as they sit in the 5 seed right now, only behind Valonia. Valonia sits in between the 2 of them, and Steele takes a little bit of a tumble. Herb Thomas there to help her up, though. 28 seconds left in this affair. Only the third foul of the quarter, so if the Bears are going to go the fouling route, they've still got a couple more to give up. And officials, well, they've called it tight at times, not so tight there. But getting ahead to our next matchup here in the Greenbrier boys could go a long way in solidifying this one. Now, the last time the Panthers were out, they took on Maumelle, and as Maumelle has done to many other teams, they put it on pretty good, a 65-41 loss there. But prior to that, a nice little 5-game winning streak for the Panthers as they had wins over Parkview, Jacksonville, BB, and Van Buren as Doris caps off her night there. And Lattimore
diving for
and,
it.
you know, you like the effort. And my guy just has to insert himself here when the game is pretty much in hand. But a jump ball's a jump ball no matter how much time is left. But, you know, 0.6, you would have just said, you know, let's just run it out here. And that's the night in a nutshell right there. As
do you think does that count as a shot? I think she was trying to pass it right
that's
there.
A shot, man. I'm putting it down as a shot and a block.
She was passing it right there.
And a block by James. So, heck of a night by Allie James and Rihanna Doris, and there proved to be too much for the Lady Bears. Final score here, 50-41. And again, it's the shooting that gets the better of the Lady Bears. You know, again, they put up a lot of shots. They're just not making a lot of shots. And at the free throw line, serviceable, which makes you scratch your head a little bit. You know, hey, if you can hit them from the free throw line consistently, you know, why can't you hit your layups consistently? But it's one of those things. As you guys see the boys taking the floor now, that is Greenbrier entering out here. So we are going to take ourselves a quick break here. Final, though, in the first game tonight, a 50-41 loss for the Lady Bears. We've got the boys' action coming at you in just a few minutes. Jay Bird, Jake Hall with you here. We'll bring you the action in just a bit here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Spit it out there, big guy. Stay with us. And welcome back in. Sylvan Hills Sports Network bringing you the second half of our doubleheader tonight as the boys get set to take on the Greenbrier Panthers as well. Battle of blue and white. Should make for an interesting one. Again, if you're just joining us, we kind of quickly ran through Greenbrier. This is a team that they're pretty sturdy. Sitting at 4-2 in conference play. Last time out, they were on the road against Maumelle. Big loss there, but that's no surprise. Maumelle's just kind of doing that to everybody. But prior to that, a 5-game winning streak. Wins against Parkview, Jacksonville, BB, Van Buren, and Arkadelphia. And solid wins out there by the Panthers. Sylvan Hills right now, again, sitting at 3-3 in the league, 9-8 overall. Man, they've been just kind of bouncing back and forth the past few games, although 3-2 in their past 5. Wins against BB Catholic and Parkview. Losses to Magnolia and Maumelle. So, again, no slouch there in taking a loss to Maumelle because everybody seems to be taking a loss to Maumelle, so no worry there.
Seems like there's the Panther fans have kind of shown up here tonight. Traveled decently well.
I dig it.
What's the theme going on over there in the Grizz Zone? I was trying to figure it out. Is it like a Christmas thing?
Yeah, they kind of got the red and white, got the buffalo plaid in there. Is it pajama night?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's pajama night.
Everybody likes buffalo plaid in their PJs. So we'll see if the boys can salvage the night against Greenbriers. The girls, again, a 41-50 loss for the Lady Bears this evening. So Greenbrier with a little bit of size. Not sure they start a lot of that size, though, as Carter Lubke, who's the sophomore, 6'6". Ryan Stevens and Taylor Crum are seniors at 6'5" and 6'7", respectively. And then Jackson Edwards, also a 6'5" senior as well. So maybe a slight size advantage for Greenbrier. But this Sylvan Hills Bears team seems to be gelling right now, and this is one of those games that could be a bit of a statement win. Again, 13-7, 4-2 in conference is Greenbrier, so no slouches.
Interesting starting lineup right here.
Well, I think this is kind of what they've been going with. These have been the hot hands. P.J. Davis, he's been a stalwart on the defensive side, and then obviously West and Folks are going to be your guys. Ryan Parham, though, getting the start tonight, as is Deontay Curry. So, they have kind of tried to figure out who that other guy is. We've seen Keenan Morris in there. Malachi Summons has got a couple starts. But Parham is now that 5th guy this evening, so we'll see what the Bears can muster up as we get you set for tip-off, and it is controlled by the Panthers to start things here.
Oh, nice steal. P.J. Davis, just like you said.
P.J. Davis, I'm trying to tell you, that man's been on fire on the defensive side.
Right on cue.
Big shout-out to Vera. She's always keeping it lively in the chat. We certainly do appreciate that. Bears working it around the outside. Parham to Davis. Davis caught amongst the trees. West thought about that three-pointer for a moment. Stops, pops, opens up shop. Oh, shut him down. Devontae West opens up the scoring for the Bears tonight with the silky smooth 2-point jumper.
That was a confident shot from Devontae West.
Me likey. We'll see kind of what this Greenbrier team wants to do. Oh, the quick hands by Deontay Curry. That's another steal, and Ryan Parham, he ain't scared.
Nice job with the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. P.J. Davis, just loses the handle going up.
Oh, they're going to say it was poked out by the Panthers.
Yeah, he's overridden.
Oh, he just pointed the other way.
We got one guy pointing one way, one guy pointing the other, and they're just going to give it to the guys in blue. Bears lost the coin toss there, I guess.
He pointed that.
He totally did, and the baseline official gave it to the Bears, but the guy up top did not. Taylor Crum, the lay-in, no good. Darius Folks, he's a battering ram. Can't get that one to fall, though. Oh, Ryan Parham. No foul there. He just falls. That was Mason Stallings.
They're holding on to onto these whistles this game.
Well, no harm there. No foul. Just kind of lost his footing. Darius Folks giving him the business. Gets the poke from behind. And the active hands.
Grizzone is getting loud over there.
Get loud. Sam Bush feeling that pressure. Jackson Edwards will inbound it to Bush. Bush gets it to Crum. The block. But it falls right to Edwards.
I don't know how Devontae West got over there so quick.
I don't know how that ball fell right back to him.
Right. Folks.
And it just falls to Curry. He wasn't ready for that one.
Curry's been in the right spot like 2 or 3 times tonight.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
I think it is.
P.J. Davis kicks it back out. He'll give it another go. And then Curry, Johnny on the spot, creates his own luck that time.
And that nice job by Parham not to settle right there. Try to work a set in real fast.
P.J. Davis.
Stop and pop, baby.
Open up shop. That's how Rough Riders roll. I'll just let you know. Owen back on the other side. Layup just a little too much English.
West pushing up quick.
West. The unfortunate bounce. So Bears get nothing from that fast break opportunity. Crum will slow it down. Picked up his dribble for some reason there. Nowhere to go with the ball that time. Greenbrier works back around to the other side. Crum trying to post up. I imagine that'll be a lot of the MO this evening, and that's how the Bears will have to play it, a little front and back game. Folks with the spin move.
In the
dishes it off. And they just cannot get it to go. The and one. Shake them shoulders, Devontae West.
West said, wait till I get my money right, because he just got it right there. Nice job with the and one.
Oh, my.
Mr. West.
All of the lights. We'll have a timeout here, Greenbrier. They'll take a 30-second.
This is one of those games where, the 5A Central, we say it every week in and week out. This is a tough division, and these games at home are crucial. When you can try to get a win at home on the home court, you really just got to try to close it out.
Well, again, against the team that's ahead of you in the standings. There you go. J.J. Wise not getting the start tonight. A little different setup here, so we'll see if maybe he can cook against maybe any of the reserves, but he's checking in now.
Who do you check in for?
I believe he checked in for Parham. So Bears going with a little bit more size out there.
How's that chat looking over there?
Chat's a little timid right now, but that's all right. And 3 the hard way for Darius Folks. 7-2 lead early on here in the game. Just about halfway through. And look at Devontae West. We might have some fireworks. The poke from behind. That's good defense. Way to not give up, Greenbrier. You got to give props where it's due. The unfortunate. Just a lid on that bucket right now for Greenbrier. We kind of saw the same thing for the Lady Bears. That's 2 layups that have just rolled out for him. Bears slow it down. P.J. Davis with the hezzy tries to thread the needle to Curry. Nothing doing there. Oh, Crum. Maybe should have just taken it himself. And again, Greenbrier just cannot get one to go. And they're getting the shots, but you got to think they're going to start falling at some point, and the Bears need to take advantage while they can. P.J. Davis amongst the trees. Close to a travel by, folks.
And that is some trees.
And West goes up strong. Gets it knocked out of his hands, though, so Greenbrier has had some active hands against the Bears.
Okay.
Oh, the offensive foul.
Nice. I'm loving the energy out here, especially on the defensive end. Devontae West just seems like a one-man wrecking crew right now.
Might be a Devontae West game tonight, just as it was P.J. Davis and BB.
Curry.
Oh, Curry. That was a nifty pass from Darius Folks. Oh, that one was spicy by Deontay Curry. And he's just being a flat-out pest for Crum, who knocks that one down for the Panthers. Got to think that'll be something that they'll try to do most of the night is get him going towards the bucket where he can use that size advantage, well, to his advantage.
Trying to work these guys around.
Wise driving, usually not his game. Oh, wide open for Curry. Oh,
Chef Curry with the shot.
Curry. Oh, that came out from Indian Head Lake. Oh.
Bang.
Oh, the active hands. Oh, and I was like, what is Malachi Summons doing?
That's what I was thinking,
He's just checking in.
I was thinking
the
same thing.
Sweet fadeaway by Crum. You got to respect it. Oh, he had me shook down here on the
No, I was thinking
on
the
the
same
inbounds. He was going to check in. And the travel by Folks. Summons and Morris will check in. So they're going to put a little beef on Crum right now as he scored all 6 of the Panthers' points so far tonight. Oh, that's from distance. That looks off. J.J. Wise in there battling. Oh, and he's slinging it. Could have called him for pass interference, never turned around. Oh, that's the charge right there.
Big Malachi Summons.
Oh, mercy goodness. Just,
it's not, hey, that's not his fault.
you know, just the inertia got the best of him.
That's just physics right there.
Yeah, and the object at rest stayed at rest until it ran into Malachi Summons. Oh, mercy. Bears are off and running. Oh, J.J. Wise. Oh, can't convert it. Wise been a little hot and cold. Oh, the quick hands by P.J. Davis. Stop me if you've heard that before, chat. Wise just hasn't been able to knock it down. Peyton Fett in for Greenbrier. He looks like he could do your taxes also.
He does look like that.
Oh, but he can knock down a 3. Well, not quite knock it down. He had a great look, though. Bears trying to maybe go 2 for 1 here. P.J. Davis, the drive. Oh, the bucket and the harm. Oh, P.J. Davis.
Send that young man to the line. Way to go. Just finishing through the contact.
Well, he's starting the charitable giving here early on in 2025 as he'll head to the charity stripe. Stallings and Wallace will check out for Greenbrier. Greenbrier looking like they're going with a little more size in their lineup, with the exception of the diminutive Sam Bush. Oh, tough there. And that'll go Greenbrier.
Turning to the game for the Panthers is number 1, Sam Bush.
P.J. Davis will get a breather.
Crum being 6'7", he can move pretty well for a 6'7" guy.
My man with the curly hair and the silky smooth jumper.
Whew.
My goodness.
6'7" right there.
And he's got all 8 points for Greenbrier so far. Shot clock is turned off now, so Bears look like they're going to hold it for the final shot of the quarter here.
Okay, so they're going to say his foot was on the line there. I thought it was a 3.
It was close, but the final judgment being the 2.
Who gets this shot right here?
Folks, looks like he wants it. J.J. Wise never seen a shot he don't like. Too strong. Oh, and no shots for Greenbrier to end it. So an entertaining first quarter, to say the least. A lot of up and down. Maybe the score not as high as you'd think, with it being as high-flying act as it is. But the Bears lead 14-8 after 1. We got second quarter action coming up for you here just on the other side of the break. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, but most importantly, share the page. Make sure you share that.
Hit that little bell up there.
Yeah, hit the bell. No, that way you know when something's happening. Also, if there's anybody from Greenbrier in the chat, give us a shout out. We certainly do welcome you along for the ride. Darius, folks, caught in the air. Oh, Devontae West had the shot there for a moment. He'll back it back out. J.J. Wise with the spin cycle, the silky jumper. No good, though, as his shooting woes continue. You got to think it's going to be all eyes on Crum, as they're probably going to allow him to just get his, as they say, and make sure nobody else does. And oh, the unfortunate English on the ball for Crum there. And Malachi Summons comes away with the board. Darius Folks brings it up. Bears working around the outside. Physical play. Keenan Morris couldn't handle it. Oh, he had a shot there. 10 seconds left on the clock for the Bears.
Got to try to get something up here.
Oh, Keenan Morris. Stop,
nice.
Pop. Oh, my. Oh, the Rough Riders are out tonight. Oh, wonderful pass by Crum. And once again, just the English. A little too much spin, but Jackson Edwards there to clean up the mess. 16-10. Feels like the lead should be more for the Bears. Darius Folks, the fall-away jumper.
No.
Oh, man,
no.
I don't know about that one.
That's bad. That was a bad decision right there.
P.J. Davis and Ryan Parham back in. They'll take the place of West and Morris. And it'll stay with Greenbrier. 6 minutes left to half. 16-10 lead. And again, it does feel like the Bears should be up by a whole heck of a lot more, but they've had their fair share of shots not going down. Oh, Ryan Parham, I'm not sure about that one myself. Looked like he just got around the positioning. I'm not sure where the bear hug is, considering he was hugging a guy probably a foot taller than him.
His first and the team's first. Turning to the game is number 11.
As loud as we've heard the Grizzone on the season,
I feel like they're getting real loud tonight.
oh, and are they going to say that's an undercut there? Oh, Ryan Parham, another quick foul. Not sure what he expects him to do. One blue shirt amongst four, and the white shirts get the foul. He went for it. Couldn't come away. Crum with the lay-in. So a 4-point lead for the Bears now.
Quick whistles early on in this period.
P.J. Davis with the quick shot. Can't get it to fall. He saved the
it.
ball. Wow. Unreal effort.
I don't know how he saved that one right there.
Oh, my. And the Bears only with a 2-point lead now. So 6-point lead at the quarter is now evaporated. It's a one-possession game. So, like I said, the Bears just not able to take advantage of some of those early missed layups by Greenbrier. And we got ourselves a ball game here.
Definitely a ball game.
Bears had a chance to put some distance, just couldn't come away with it.
The Panthers have definitely kind of clawed their way back into this one. At first, it seemed like all the momentum was on the Bears' side, and the Panthers have slowly just snuck their way back into it.
Well, I don't know if there's anything slow or sneaky about it because, hey, give it to 23 and get out of the way.
Yeah.
That seems to be the MO for them right now, kind of the way we saw at Bologna, where they just had one guy just go off against the Bears. And you got to think here early on that could be the kind of night that Crum's going to have. J.J. Wise giving it a go. Oh, in and out. He can't buy one right now. Oh, what a pass. Not sure. I don't even know how that got through, to be completely honest.
Either.
Goodness. Tie game now. Bears got to find something here. P.J. Davis just going right at Crum. Oh,
hey.
The diminutive fellow goes against the trees. So you got to like the heart there by 13. Going against the tallest guy out here. J.J. Wise comes away with the rebound. Bears got numbers. Wise gets it out to Parham. Parham takes a step back. Oh! Oh, the range.
I was like,
oh, home on the range.
Parham knows more than I do, I guess.
Oh,
when he stepped
man.
back and shot that, I was like, what?
That came from the North Hills Country Club. That was 9th hole. Oh. Oh, Sam Bush. Oh.
Answer right back.
Answers it. Well, this game is certainly livened up a little bit now. Folks with it now. Sizing up. P.J. Day. Oh! Looked like a lot of hand, but it goes down as a block.
Edwards coming flying in and
holy
blocking
cannoli.
that one away.
West for Wise. Goodness. Emphatic block. Oh, there's Folks. Oh, hey there. Oh, that's all, folks.
Bears letting it fly.
That was silky. I would like those pajamas. Oh, Crum with the nifty move. The nice pass. Oh.
Man,
I'm not sure who they're going to get that on.
Crum is impressive.
Oh, and that foul was on West. 3 fouls for the Bears in this quarter. None, surprisingly, for... Oh, and it's going to stay with the Panthers. So
wait.
Crum forcing the issue there.
I could have swore he just pointed the other way.
Nope. Curry kind of lost the control, and then I guess in the fight for the ball, just tipped. P.J. Davis going against the big fella. Oh, and he gets the roll. And just like that, a 4-point play for Greenbrier. Parham off the front rim. Oh, and it falls right to the Panthers. Peyton Fett, to be exact. Edwards working it. Oh, and he gets the harm as well. Greenbrier now with the lead.
First lead of the night for the Panthers.
Jackson Edwards is true. He completes the three the hard way. And they now have a 26-24 lead. So, again, that 6-point lead at the quarter is now all but gone. Had him in the air. Probably should have went up with it. Oh, unlucky for Deontay Curry. But the defense by the Panthers, oh, and they are carving up the Bears defense right now.
Crum is just dishing dimes all over.
Crum is a one-man
right
wrecking crew right now, and his teammates being the benefactors right now, as he is commanding a lot of attention from the Bears, and it's opening up just about everybody else. Parham checking it, and that's not going to work. And we've seen this happen with the Bears before, where they try to shoot themselves out of a slump. Well, that's what's happening now, and unfortunately the ball's starting to go down for the Panthers now. Crum just being an absolute problem. Oh, and that Bears finally get a cheap foul.
No, if
Ryan
you're the Bears,
Stevens draws it.
If you're the Bears, I know they've got the size advantage, but you've got to figure out a way to get the ball down low and expand your offense, because shooting it from the perimeter over and over again it's not going to be successful every time down the court.
Absolutely, Vera would agree with you there. She wants to see a little more inside game. We'll see what the Bears deploy here. If the shots are there, though, Bears have the personnel to make it work. J.J. Wise gets the foul. Crum draws it. And Wise will go to the line for two. So when you're in a bit of a slump, that's the thing to do.
Not only that, just keep working on Crum. Maybe you can get him into foul trouble.
Well, that'd be ideal. Wise with the first. Carter Lubke entering the game for the first time, so Panthers imploring their big lineup. Wise hits them both.
So back to a one-possession lead now for the Panthers.
Panthers working around the outside, trying to find Crum. That seems to be the M.O. The quick hands. Oh, that pass going to be just a little too long. And, Folks takes out half the Greenbrier team.
I don't know.
And he just happens to be there once more. Oh,
Let's go!
Oh, right place at the right time, Darius Folks.
He's going to try to take the lead the hard way.
Oh, man. Oh, Lubke, no free lunch, but give me that personal pan pizza. Sponsorship opportunity there if you weren't catching on. And three for Folks.
Pat, if you're listening, I'm still waiting on those wings.
Where are you at with the lemon pepper there? Oh, and I'm not sure where the foul was. Looked like he bumped his own man, but I guess they're thinking Curry got a little bit with it. And they're giving that foul to... Well, I never did see the signal on who the foul was on, but...
I didn't see it either.
But they are shooting as they are in the double bonus. A little too strong for Crum.
I want that scoreboard up there to start working.
So they're... Oh!
Ties it up.
Just over a minute left in the half. Darius Folks just taking it right to him. Stay on your feet, kids. That's all we can recommend out here. Darius Folks spin cycle. Took a little contact, but it looked like a lot of ball, too. Bears were looking to go 2 for 1 there. And you got to think, 23 is going to have it in his hands. And sure as shooting, there he is.
They're going to try to milk as much time off this clock as they can, it looks like.
I don't see why you wouldn't. Oh, Bush. Short. Oh, Curry corrals the rebound.
Shot clock is off.
And the Bears will slow it down, and they will get the final shot, more than likely, of the first half. So we'll see what the Bears can draw up. 10 seconds left. Now they activate.
Calm demeanor from P.J. Davis right now.
Bang!
And he gets it to go!
Oh,
P.J. Davis!
How's about it, P.J. Davis? Oh, he's known for his defense, but his offense came to play tonight.
He's got ice in his veins, man. He knows when it's time to drop that clutch bomb.
Oh, man. Oh, so the Bears, they don't fly coach. They were on the PJ in that first half as he led the way on both sides of the floor. Oh, we got us a heck of a game right here tonight, y'all. Chat, stick around with us here. We got us a heck of a second half coming up for you. Bears lead by 2 at the half, 31-29. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We'll bring you the second half coming up here in just a few. Stick around with us.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces, there's greeting in the morning, in the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excel in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Oh, you hear in the background, not at the Roxbury's. Let's go. Break your neck, as Busta Rhymes would say. 31-29 lead heading into the second half for the Bears. Bears with 12 of 26 from the field. Not too shabby. 9 of 14 from two-point range. 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. You'd like to see that be up a little bit, but 33% not awful. Bears 4 of 5 from the free throw line. And really the story in this one is P.J. Davis and Taylor Crum putting on a show for their respective clubs.
You know, I don't know if you're a Harry Potter fan, but there's a character in the 4th book. His name is Victor Crumb.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I keep thinking about.
No, I never read the books. The movies are fabulous.
Fourth book, movie, same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in both of them.
Yeah. So for all you other nerds out there, and you thought the same thing, trust me, we were on the same page.
You know, J.J. Wise, we didn't see him convert any of his 3-pointers that he took in that first half.
No, heck, no shot. He's got 2 free throws.
It's very rare that we see him not convert a 3. So something tells me we'll probably see a 3 drop for him sometime this half.
Well, I hope so anyways. Bears could certainly use it. But P.J. Davis, the name of the game in that first half, he was 4 of 6 from the field. Carrying the way for the Bears.
How did Devontae West do?
2 of 3, not too shabby. Darius Folks, though, he's been a little sporadic. He's been kind of everywhere. He's got some 2-pointers, got a couple 3-pointers.
Uh-huh.
And he's been to the line once. So we'll see if the Bears can keep that momentum. What a way to finish the half. Oh, can't be finishing the second half like that. The heart palpitations, I can't handle it. So Greenbrier will start us off here in the second half. And we're off and running. And they're directing traffic, trying to get it to Crum. As the Bears are paying a little extra special attention to him now. But you got to think if they're paying more attention to him, it's going to open somebody else up. Moving screen there. And they are trying to slip it in there. Oh, man. What a conversion by Edwards.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just right there at his feet.
I don't know how they got that one to go down. Curry.
Oh, Curry amongst the trees.
Nice finish
so
right
that's
there.
One way to start it. And they did give that one to Crow. No, I take it back. That was on Cooper Myatt. And he knocks it down. So you like that kind of beginning. And with all the attention, as I mentioned, being paid to Crum, you got to wonder who's going to be the other guy for Greenbrier. And Stallings corralled that rebound. Unfortunately for him, his foot was out of bounds.
Oh, is that what happened? I couldn't tell what happened.
Or he didn't establish possession or establish being back on the court. One of the two. Davis to Folks. Greenbrier looking like they're in more of a zone, and J.J. Wise comes flying out of nowhere. West corrals that offensive board, and he draws the foul. That's going to be on Fett. So 2 quick ones for Greenbrier. And the Bears will maintain possession. Oh, could not get the roll. Oh. One-point lead for the Bears. Crum handling it.
That's one thing about this Panther team that I've noticed is They're playing very smart with the ball. They haven't committed too many turnovers this ball game.
Not too many, and they've been working it in the paint. And I'm sure if you've got a comparison of the two, they are putting up quite a few more than the Bears. Fulks just find his spot on the wing. And if it's there, take it. So we're setting up for a pretty back-and-forth affair here. Wise switches off. Crum. Oh, man.
Already have ourselves a handful of lead changes in this second half.
Oh, and Devontae West couldn't get that floater to fall. As they maybe forced the issue a little quick there. Oh, that's a late whistle on P.J. Davis. Gavin Wallace in. Crum with a hook.
Oh,
and he couldn't get it. What a pass. Crum got away with one there.
Did he convert that too?
Oh, yeah, that was down. And P.J. Davis with his third already, so he might be coming out momentarily. Biggest lead of the game now for the Panthers, as it is up to 4.
Are you allowed to roll the ball and not pick it up to keep the clock? I didn't know you could do that in high school.
Clock starts on the touch.
Well, I knew you could do it in any league other than high school. I just didn't. I feel like I've never seen anybody do it at the high school level.
Oh, Wise almost gets his pocket picked. He's trying to put the moves on over there. Oh, just a little short. Can't get it to fall. It is shooting night. Still a little cross up there. And Crum just getting to his spot. Dishes it off.
He's trying to do that same move every single time he gets the ball.
Oh, Darius Fulks, nifty passing by the Bears.
Smart dish right there from Devontae West to give up the shot to get a better one.
That's how you convert a 3-on-2 break. Textbook. Bears have got to find an answer defensively. They seem to do it in spurts. And they're going to more of a zone. P.J. Davis went for the steal, and that opened it up. And down low.
And that ties the biggest lead of the night.
For Ryan Stevens.
For the Panthers. How is there somebody always down low for Crum to just fire it into? That's what they keep doing every single time down the court.
I know it. Bears gambled and lost on that one, though. Oh, Folks was looking to catch and shoot, but he'll dribble and shoot. Doesn't fall that time. Bears got to be careful not to fall into too much of a hole, because right now they have not had an answer for this Greenbrier offense. And they're moving to more of a, not exactly a 3-2 zone, more of a maybe diamond in one. And they're just getting the Bears moving around.
No.
Cheap foul by Wise. And the Bears will take a timeout. So the Bears are already up to 3 fouls in the quarter here. And Bears now down 6, and they just cannot figure out what is going on the defensive end right now, and the shots not falling.
Is that Ducey James?
As we see Ducey James running off the court, not sure what's going on. Nature could be calling.
Yeah, I think that's a bathroom break run.
And again, the Bears are in some dangerous territory right now of letting this game get a little out of hand. Not that they can't come back from it, not what I'm saying, but you don't want to start digging holes. No water bottles on the bench for the Bears.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Ducey James doing his part. Keep the boys hydrated because they can certainly use it right about now.
Need to pick the energy up a little bit. It seemed like it was dying off there right before that timeout.
It does seem a little dead in here right now. But when your opponent seems to just be tearing you up on the offensive end, and there's just no answer. And like I said in the first quarter, you know, those shots, they're starting to fall now for Greenbrier. Edwards converts the and one.
West, I feel like he's thinking about a three right now.
Dribble drive, Folks in the corner. Oh, cannot get it to fall.
Nice rebound, P.J.
Davis.
Bang!
Oh.
Cleaned it up.
How's about it? Oh, so Darius Folks couldn't get the three to fall, but P.J. Davis with a little assist from Mr. West on the tip. Bears hold tough there. And too many steps. Got caught in the air. That's why you stay on your feet. Summons and Parham check in.
For the Bears, returning to the game, number 24, Malachi Summons. Along with number 1, Ryan Parham.
And let me guess, he tries to fire it down low.
Right. Loses it on the way up, and then it just falls right into the hands of Ryan Stevens. So just some bad luck for the Bears. And right now, the Panthers enjoying a 7-point lead.
Again, ties their largest lead of the night now.
And it just seems to be one of those things where the Bears seem to claw back in,
JJ.
can't seem to find one.
Bang!
Oh, and
there we go!
Oh, fouled on the three-pointer.
That'll get them pumped up.
Oh, J.J. Wise needed that one in a big way. Oh, you don't want to foul the shooters when they're shooting. Oh, and he can't get it to fall.
Oh, rebound.
Oh, but West is there and can't get it to fall. They could have used that one. Maybe would have been wiser to pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Crum left the ball. Greenbrier just working the Bears down low now. They realize they've got a size advantage. No need to shoot when you can just bully ball in the paint.
Oh my gosh, tough
Devontae
finish.
West. Oh, my goodness.
Need a good defensive stop here.
Malachi Summons flying in for it. Ryan Parham.
Thought about it.
Wanted it. J.J. Wise. Oh!
Yes,
he gets the friendly roll. Oh! And just like that, Bears back in it. They're only down one.
Friendly roll indeed. Nice job, J.J. Wise.
If that's not a home court bounce, I don't know what is.
Rims are treating him nice tonight.
Oh, man. Talk about a couple of big-time shots by Wise. Oh, when the Bears needed it the most. Oh, man.
It was looking a little dark there for the Bears for a second. They were down by 7, and now it's all they've trimmed it all the way down to a 1-point lead.
Shots and stops. That's what'll do it to you, kids. Bears back in this one. And you got to think Malachi Summons has had something to do with it on the defensive side as well, as he's been able to use that big frame of his. He's not the tallest fella out there, but he is the biggest. Bears switch off. Oh, the roll for Edwards. I believe that was on Malachi.
Yep,
they got the foul on Summons. So Edwards will try to convert the and one here.
It is not what they needed.
And Greenbrier been automatic at the line. Oh, and P.J. Davis. Oh, got ahead of himself. Oh, you can't have that, and that's not, well, really ever, but especially in the moment.
That's not something you see a lot from P.J. Davis.
Mental lapse for the Bears there. This could open things right back up for Greenbrier. They come away with that one. Crum with the ball now. 23 seconds on the shot clock. About a 4-second difference. Gets away with a little bit of a push-off. Oh, my word. Oh, that was something right there. Oh, and just like that, Greenbrier back up 7. Oh, the Bears had trimmed it to 1, and just like that, a 6-0 run. Step back for Wise.
Bang!
Oh, there it is.
Right back.
He might be feeling it now. Oh, the Bears needed that one at the buzzer.
They needed it.
Oh, we've got y'all set up for a barn burner here in the last frame. 55-51. Bears still got some work to do. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We've got a doozy of an ending set up for you. Stay with us.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
Greenbrier with a 4-point lead heading into the final frame.
Battle of the Blues continues. And this is about that time where you see the ball players step up. This is crunch time, and you guys and both teams need somebody to step up big time here in this final quarter.
Well, I guarantee you're probably going to see Crum with a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Edwards, another one of those guys. Oh, my gosh.
Gosh, man.
P.J. Davis, grown man ball.
Bully ball down low. Nice job, P.J. Davis.
Gosh, the little fella just throwing the body. Crum finding any and everybody in the paint. Oh, and he gets it to fall. That's Ryan Stevens. Lead back to 4. Bears got to find something on the defensive side. Ryan Parr. Ooh, that's way short.
I think he got away with a walk there.
Oh, goodness gracious. Stevens just sitting on the ground. Crum throws him the ball. Oh. Ryan Parham being a pest. Malachi. He doesn't go out beyond the arc much. Bears playing some good defense. Will it be enough? Oh, they've got it. Airballed it, but.
Oh, don't let him get the rebound. Come on, guys.
Oh, goodness mercy. Just dominating. Oh, P.J. Davis comes away with it.
Finally.
Oh, goodness gracious. Not sure how many hands to everybody touched that ball. West.
Bang!
Oh, West.
Devontae West stepping up big time. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, West hitting it from way out east. Oh, that was over there on Allenbrook. Oh, that's a cheap foul.
That looked like ball to me. Bro.
Oh, no, on the back swipe.
Oh, it was on the back swipe?
Yeah. Initial contact wasn't anything, but somebody went for the swipe. And that was on West. That's his third. Edwards swishes it. Darius Folks coming back in. Only 1 of 2 for Edwards, so the foul pays off.
Bears could take the lead here.
Lead or tie, you got to like your chances either way. Ryan Parham. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. Can't convert it, though. Oh, went for the steal. Bush is off and running. Nifty pass, and Stevens. So you kind of seen it develop here. Stevens, Crum, and Edwards are going to be your main guys. Darius Folks trying to take advantage of the size, and he does right there.
I don't know how he got that one to go down.
He backs down Bush. Maybe would have liked to seen him get a little deeper, but the shot goes, so I'm good with it. Ooh. Close to a walk. Coach is letting him know about it, though. And Edwards knocks down another one. Folks going right to the rim, and we got a foul, and that's on Edwards. That'll be on the floor, so no shots. J.J. Wise coming back in. He'll take Ryan Parham. Wise, after a rough shooting start, came alive there in the third quarter. We'll see if he can keep it going in the fourth. Devontae West, he was there. Oh, the Euro step.
Let's go.
Oh, the Euro. Oh. Coming from Italy.
West has got some nice moves.
Oh, that was nifty.
So
Edwards in the spin cycle. My goodness. Oh. He's getting a little careless. No shot. They call no shot.
That was close.
That foul was on the floor.
Okay.
That was on Crum, only his second.
That was on number 23, Taylor Crum. His second and the team's second.
They don't give you the continuation in high school. J.J. Wise posting up, top of the key. Oh, he gets fouled on the three. Oh, J.J. Wise making something happen.
Yep.
So already 3 fouls for Greenbrier, and we still got 4:46 left in the game. If I'm the Bears, I'm just taking it to the rack, trying to draw some contact. He knocks down the first. So again, the clock's not moving. You want to hit those shots. You can get back in a game real quick like that. 2 of 2 now is Wise. Worth it. As he goes 3 for 3, he's now 5 for 5 from the line. Big time free throws for J.J. Wise there.
Perfect trip to the line. That's exactly what you need if you're the Bears. 4 minutes 45 left to go in this final period of action. Trims the lead to just a 1-point game. Yeah, this is going to be a barn burner for sure.
Oh, J.J. Wise again. He's found the stroke. They gave him some of that Jordan's magic juice.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to him at halftime, but he's turned it on.
Shout out to anybody who got the reference there. Or no, it's the magic stuff. Excuse me. Not the juice. The magic stuff is what J.J. Wise got. You know, ever since Ducey James came out with the 6-pack water bottles, Bears have found it. It's only a 1-point game. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We certainly do appreciate everybody.
JJ Wise out there bobbing his head to the Fresh Prince.
I mean, you can't not bob your head to the Fresh Prince. I mean, come on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I started
it
vibing too now. Greenbrier bringing it up. That's Crum, who's just going to drive the lane. Short on the shot, Deontay Curry.
That's big right there.
Comes away with it.
That's big. Got to capitalize.
PJ Davis.
Let's go.
PJ Davis.
Silky smooth with the finger roll.
Oh, man. Bears with the lead now. Crum answers right back. Oh, that's a little too hard off the glass.
And the rebound.
Oh, they're going to give him the jump ball. It's going to stay with Greenbrier. I'm saying if that was going the other way, it probably would have been a foul. As it stands, a jump ball.
Curry's kind of been a rebound machine here tonight.
Ooh, that was close to 5 seconds. Greenbrier barely gets it in. Oh, they're looking for one of. Oh, and he throws it right to Darius Fulks, who's often running.
Oh, hell, hold on to the ball. He stepped out of bounds.
Oh, and the Bears catch a break. Oh, they got a little too ahead. Crum asking for something there as he thought the Sylvan Hills coaches were in the way there. Nothing doing. As they are allowed to roam the sidelines.
A lot of the fans were, or a lot of the Panther fans were a little upset about that one too. I think he stepped out of bounds. They stepped out of bounds underneath the basket anyways.
As they say, the ball don't lie. Darius Fulks finding somebody. The nifty no-look. West thought about it. Fulks is not going to think about it. He's going to do it.
Oh! Clutch shot from Darius Fulks.
Oh, Darius.
That's all, folks.
Oh, that came from Beaconsfield. Oh, way on out there.
And just like that, the Bears are on a run.
Oh, Bears have flipped it now. A 4-point lead of their own. 3:34 left in this one. Oh, my. Well, they're getting Greenbrier to maybe shoot a little sooner in the paint than what they have been getting. Because those shots have come a little short the past couple times down the floor.
Right. Clutch players make clutch plays, and that's what we've seen in the last 3 minutes of this ball game. We've seen time after time. You got J.J. Wise, Darius Fulks, Devontae West, P.J. Davis, all these guys out there making clutch plays, and Curry getting clutch rebounds down on the other end.
Yeah, P.J. Davis has been a wrecking ball tonight. As we said, J.J. Wise has come alive.
Walking on a dream.
You know. Oh, man, and then the two-headed monster of West and Fulks making plays. Getting the shots to fall when they need them to. They certainly have needed them the past couple of trips down the floor. Bears could really open it up here if they can get a stop and a bucket on this possession. Don't count your chickens just yet, though. We've seen this Greenbrier team. They are a resilient bunch. As they have fought back to take the lead. Up 7 at one point. Now down 4. And that's been their bread and butter. Is Crum and Edwards. A little give and go, or he cuts to the lane. Oh, they almost denied Crum. Denied him a while at least. Oh, Fett. Oh, off the rim. Oh. Now I thought Mason Stallings, who saved that ball, had a foot out of bounds before he touched it. But
I thought he did too.
Oh, Edwards. The little alley-oops. That foul is on Deontay Curry. Crum at the line, good for the first. Sam Bush back in, just a sophomore. So he's proven his worth, that's for sure. Oh, short on the first, or the second, excuse me. So worth it, as they say.
No easy buckets.
3-point lead for the Bears. Oh, a little lackadaisical on the pass. Oh, West goes high off the glass, can't get it to go down.
I like the thought process there, just a little bit.
Had the fake out there. Edwards, no free lunch. That looked pretty vertical.
It looked very vertical to me.
Deontay Curry wincing. Looked like he may have caught a shot below the belt. And as any fella will tell you, whoop, that stings. We all feel it.
It stings.
We can all feel his pain, that's for sure. And he misses the first. Oh, Edwards.
So a team like the Panthers, who were shooting lights out from the free throw line earlier on in this ball game, have kind of slipped into a bad stretch here.
Yeah, they've been 1 for 2 their past 3 trips to the line. That bodes well for the Bears. Just a 2-point game. Ooh, quick hands by Crum. Fortunately for the Bears, they recover. Oh, J.J. Wise. 1 too many steps. Refs sure do listen to that Greenbrier bench when they call a foul.
Well, I think their coach does something smart. I'm pretty sure he tells their whole bench that you better be calling out every single time they walk. You need to yell it out loud so the officials can hear it.
Oh, what an absolute dime by Crum. And again, to Ryan Stevens, we've said it. Those 3 guys. And we've got us a tie ball game, just over 2 minutes left. West gets his own rebound. Oh, P.J. Davis bulldozing any and everybody, including Deontay Curry. P.J. Davis trying to settle it down. And the foul, is on the floor. So the Bears going forward will now shoot 2. That is the 4th foul.
It's all tied up.
So really at this point, I mean, take it to the rack. Or if you want to bleed the clock a little bit, you could do that. But Darius Fulks. Oh, and 1! Oh, grown folk talking here. Oh.
That's a big man play right there. Nice job from Fulks to finish to the contact. And now he's about to get a shot at an extra point.
Oh, what an absolute takes to the rack by 4. We'll see if he can convert here. 3 the hard way. 3-point lead for the Bears. A stop here could go a long way. Oh, and that's a moving screen. Well, they gave him the block, I guess. Same difference. And that is a huge call in this game. And since it's an offensive foul, Bears not shooting, but they get the ball back. And you got to think that they're going to take this clock down as much as they possibly can.
You know, I thought.
PJ. Oh, I thought he was coming with the step back.
So did I.
Oh, Bears need a bucket in a big way here. West.
Hey, shut up.
Oh, and it's off Curry. They may have got away with a few hands in there. 1:07 left. Bears will take a timeout. Greenbrier will take the timeout. I think both of them kind of wanted it, but they gave it to Greenbrier, and I believe they want a full timeout. So full timeout. Woo! 71-68. Bears clinging to it.
The Grizzlies over there having a conversation with the official.
And he's conversing back, which is always a good time, but they're having fun with it. Maybe they can influence him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Cheerleaders even getting involved here. We'll see if we can ascertain what the convo's about.
Well, they wanted a technical foul on somebody for tripping J.J. Wise down here earlier, I want to say maybe 30 seconds ago when they were coming up the court.
Yeah.
And they didn't get it. I think that's what they were yelling about, but.
Oh, it is a party, it is a party, it is a party, as Waka Flocka so eloquently put it. And we definitely got a hell of a finish coming for you. 1:07 left, 71-68. Jay Bird, Jake Hall. Welcome in, chat. Let us know where you're coming from. Oh, man. Vera holding the chat down, that's for sure.
We got a good one right here. This is going to be
there's
exciting.
The cut to the lane. Bears do a good job cutting it off. Oh, the too strong. Oh, no call there. Oh, great tip by Bush. Oh, the three-pointer from Edwards, too strong. Oh, but Crum is Johnny on the spot. You had to know. But they sure wasted a lot of time. 41.9 left in this affair, 71-70. So now, something that does loom large is the possession arrow is favoring Sylvan Hills. So if there is a jump ball, Bears will have possession. Go ahead, Jake.
So with about a 7-second difference, 6 or 7 second difference on the shot clock, game clock, I think you got to try to go to the rack here. Try to bleed the clock for as much as you can. Go to the rack, and even if you don't make it, try to get fouled. And that way you can at least extend it to a 3-point game.
Absolutely. You got to come away with points this possession. All right, there's no way around it. Not the way that Greenbrier has been shooting the ball, and you got to think if they. What I would think you'd do if you're the Bears is you try to make this as quick as possible. That way you can maybe go 2 for 1. Maybe.
See,
because you got to think that Greenbrier is going to bleed it down as much as they possibly can. And frankly, I've got a lot more faith in Greenbrier hitting a shot right now than Sylvan Hills, just because, my goodness, they've been lights out most of the night.
I mean, when you have the lead like this, though, I think you want to try to bleed the clock for as much as you can. If you bleed the clock right here and only give them 7 seconds and try to put all the pressure on them to try to make that final bucket, I think that's the way to go. But
yeah, no timeouts left for the Bears, so that is something to consider here. Vera checking in from Tennessee, so we certainly do appreciate it. You and the rest of the chat.
They've got 2 timeouts left. I think you're looking at the other side.
Oh, I am. So Greenbrier has none. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm backwards here. Bears are bleeding that clock. P.J. Davis, a little okey-doke. Can't get it to fall. Oh, and the Bears, there's that jump ball. There's the jump ball. Ball is loose. J.J. Wise has it.
Timeout.
Oh, and that Bears do get the timeout. Oh, and there's just under 6 seconds left. Oh, my,
That's
what
huge.
A development here.
That is huge right there. What a huge play.
Oh, now you just got to get it into the hands of one of your shooters. Oh, mercy, goodness. Bears going full timeout. Oh, it was just absolute chaos there. Coach was wanting the jump ball.
Right.
But then the ball just kind of squirted out. J.J. Wise dives on it. He was just about to take the foul. Plus, again, jump ball favored the Bears, so either way, they were going to have either possession or shots. Oh, my. What a sequence. Well, that changes the complexion of everything right now. And again, with Greenbrier not having any timeouts, let's say they hit 1 of 2. You know, we're just playing theoreticals here because we got to fill time somehow, right?
Right.
So say whomever you get shooting the ball, knocks down the first, misses the second. Well, they can't necessarily call a timeout to draw a play up or do anything. They just got to get down the court.
Right.
And I think if you're the Bears, I would foul once because you got one to give. If you can bleed off maybe a second or 2 after that.
I think if you
I mean, frankly, I think you just hit both your free throws and you force the issue. Make them hit a 3, and it's going to be a tough and or contested 3.
Who do you get the ball into right here?
I would probably get it to Wise if I could, him or Fultz. Really, you can't go wrong with just about anybody out on the floor right now. Wise in the corner, and they finally get the foul called.
About a second ticks off the clock.
Yeah, a little over a second bled off. So 4.5 left in this one. J.J. Wise at the line. He'll get 2. This is when you just kind of calm the heart rate. Oh, and he misses the first. He's got to hit the second one now here. His first miss from the line tonight. And Coach going to call his final timeout.
Try to get things in order so his team knows exactly what needs to happen as soon as this.
Well, you got to know what to do for each scenario. If he happens to miss this one, what do? It's scramble drill. You really don't want to let him get it down in one big pass. You'd like to, force him to dribble it around just for even a second.
Right.
Just to where they have to get their wits' end about things, because then it's, if you're dribbling, if you got guys in your face, well, and again, I would foul. Foul if you could, because you've got one to give. And that way you can set up your defense. But again, either way, I would almost even press when he hits this free throw. We're going to speak this into existence. 4.5 left, 1 point lead. J.J. Wise at the line for 1.
He gets the second one to
and he
drop.
knocks it down. So 4.5 left. Bears are pressing. Ball is up for grabs. Crum has it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and he missed the layup! He missed the layup!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Ryan Stevens had it wide open.
Oh, no.
Oh!
They executed it perfectly except for that shot. I was so sure that was going
down.
down.
Excuse me. That was.
Oh, my goodness.
Mason Stallings, I believe, was on that layup. Oh, my goodness. The Bears survive the game.
That's a big win right there in conference play for the Bears. That's just exactly what you want to see if you're a Bears fan, if you're the head coach. That is just a great win for division play, for your conference record, and getting one at home. That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, that's definitely a huge win for the Bears tonight. Oh, they are now above 500 in conference play as that elevates them up to 4-3, as you mentioned, Jake, and oh, my goodness mercy. Oh, the Bears absolutely survived one. And, really for Greenbrier, sheesh, what a valiant effort. That final play, not shocked at all that that's how it kind of played out. Incredibly shocked. I thought we were going to have 5 more minutes here.
Yeah, I did too.
But Mason Stallings maybe just a little too far underneath the basket. Looks like he got hung up there a little bit, and you got to feel for him a little bit, knowing that was a layup wide open at that, and you really should have had it, but it falls the Bears' way, and woo, man, got to settle the heart rate down just a little bit. 72-70, your final. If you got to give somebody a player of the game, well, you've got options. P.J. Davis had a heck of a shooting night. Devontae West hit some big shots. Darius Folks. J.J. Wise, second half J.J. Wise, let me say that. Certainly had it going on, hit some clutch free throws. Oh, man, contributions all over the map.
Heart attack Kodiaks.
Oh, I'm telling you.
For everybody that doesn't know, a Kodiak is a type of bear.
It is a type of bear, yeah, just so we're all aware. It's kind of in that grizzly family. So you learn a little something here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Oh, goodness gracious. That pass hung up there, and that was an absolute rifle to Stallings.
Yeah, it was.
And, again, the Bears survive a final 72-70 as we clear out of here. And that certainly changes the whole aspect of things. When it comes to conference play here, that's a big-time game. That could definitely springboard this team going forward.
Absolutely.
Now this team on the road, but it's just up the way a little bit to Jacksonville, as they will take on the Titans.
An old rivalry game.
Oh, old heated rivalry there. Oh, I'm going to have stories for y'all come Friday We had some doozies back in my day against the Jacksonville, the then Red Devils at the time. Woo! We got to catch our breath here.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and wrap things up here. Again, a 72-70 win. Clutch free throws by J.J. Wise in the closing moments seal the deal for the Bears. Again, they are now 4-3 on the conference, 10-8 on the season. Jake, any final thoughts? My goodness.
Just an outstanding ball game by the Bears to persevere. At one point, they were down, I think, 7 or 8, and they battled their way back and made it. And it started stretching the lead, and then still somehow came up with clutch play after clutch play to make sure they held on to the lead and came out with a win here. You got to give a huge shout out to, I feel like, P.J. Davis once again, just making his mark on this game defensively and offensively. J.J. Wise with the clutch free throws, and Devontae West, who really kind of started the beginning of the game off really hot for the Bears, and I think they really needed it, especially in the beginning of that game, as they kind of slowed off there in the second period.
Woo! Well, what can you really say after that one? I mean, just a gutsy performance, like you said, coming back, down 4, going into the final frame, down 7 at one point, looked a little grim, couldn't really find any rhythm, couldn't find any flow, looking like they couldn't stop anything that Greenbrier was doing, and they battled their way back in the final quarter to come away with a much-needed win here at home. And again, it's tough to win on the road in this conference, and the Bears proved that for sure tonight. 72-70 your final score. Big-time win for the Bears over the Greenbrier Panthers. Again, we will be on the road in Jacksonville come Friday night. Coverage will begin just before the girls' game. Girls' game set for a 6 o'clock tip-off. And then the boys will tip off 10 minutes after the conclusion of that game. It's an old rival game, so you'll definitely want to join us for that one if you can't make it out to Jacksonville. But for the entire cast and crew, I'm Jay Burr with Jake Hall here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We bid you good night, and we will see you Friday night in Jacksonville.